Trekkie 1982. Sto Elcom. Nightbot. Welcome to STO. Attention all hands, this is your captain speaking. We have landed in a bit of trouble and I need all hands at deck to join the mayhem. Be careful but stay sharp and we will survive this chaos.
Get out there and fly! You've seen the Get out there and fly! Time's wasting! You buzzed the resort! Good thing that volcano's not active anymore. The land bridges are actually a natural feature. No geoengineering involved. I hope you had a fun flight. Get out there and fly. Time's wasting.
I am the leader of a Vulcan research team studying the unique ecology of the planet Pavo. While on personal leave, I have learned that the team has not responded to routine communications. This is a matter of concern. An ion storm is active in the Pavo system. Logic suggests that the storm is blocking communications. However, storms of that magnitude can have other effects, some of a deleterious nature. As a precaution, the Alliance has asked me to accompany your vessel to the Pavo system. We are to The storm is creating spatial disturbances throughout the system. If we analyze their patterns, we might be able to position the ship at a point where communication is possible. Initial scans are picking up clouds of ionized subspace radiation and chronometric particles. This is curious. Sensors are registering a stationary object. It is not far from our position. Unlikely. I suspect it is one of the Starfleet navigation buoys placed throughout the system. However, the ionization of subspace is warping and distorting the sensors. As a result, an accurate identification is not possible at this range. As I suspected, a navigational buoy. It appears to be active, however. The navigational buoys here are configured to broadcast a message on all frequencies. It is intended to inform those who arrive here that Pavo is a protected reserve. Sensors indicate heavy hull ionization on this buoy. I believe it has been disabled by the effects of the ion storm. Navigational buoy 226 is nearby and should provide us with a means to reinforce hailing frequencies between the ship and the Pavo research station. However, I recommend caution in navigating further into the system. The ion storm is quite volatile.
You are entering the Pavo system. The planet Pavo is a protected reserve. Access is prohibited.
I have detected something of interest. Sensors show the formation of a spatial anomaly nearby. Uncertain, it appears to be providing stability to the ion storm, similar to the eye of a hurricane. I am also detecting bursts of comm signals from the anomaly. The signals are currently garbled beyond recognition, but they could be from the research station. I recommend conducting a deeper analysis, both of the anomaly and the signals.
Not escape! Once her shields are down, the mark will lead to boarding party. Nothing lost from that! We are destroyed! Ah! All ships, engage warful and withdraw! Let the boarding party do its work. No! That ship must burn! Those with the will of Kalis in their hearts, stand with me!
Recognition files identify the Klingon vessels as classes deployed during the Federation-Klingon conflict of the mid-23rd century. The Starfleet vessel is a Crossfield class, also active during that time period. Scanning. Sensors show a spike in chronometric particles immediately preceding the arrival of these vessels. Fascinating. The Crossfield class vessel is not transmitting a Starfleet recognition signal. Sensor analysis confirmed. It is the ISS Discovery from the Terran Empire of the so-called Mirror Universe.
Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Speaking for myself and my loyal crew, thank you. I am Captain Sylvia Tilly, and I officially declare our intent to seek asylum. Clearly, this is going to take a little getting used to. I'm not entirely sure how, but judging by the sensor readings I'm seeing, and that rather impressive ship of yours, we've taken a trip to the future.
Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points.
I'm sure the science behind all of this is fascinating, but we have some more immediate concerns to address, namely the Klingon boarding parties running wild on my ship. Excellent. I'll have Patel, my chief of security, meet your team at the transport coordinates with a security detail. I look forward to meeting you in person. Tilly out.
Sensors indicate numerous life signs in your vicinity, reading multiple high-energy discharges as well. The data is consistent with 23rd century phaser and disruptor weapons at the highest setting. Proceed with caution. In the heat of battle, you could be seen as an enemy by anyone you encounter there.
Welcome to the ISS Discovery. Yeah, no. I'm afraid Patel has been relieved of command. Just like you're going to be relieved of those fancy 25th century weapons. Our captain is weak, and you? You're a fool. The Terran Empire tolerates neither. Some would call this a mutiny. But any captain willing to conspire with Federation trash is no captain of ours. Now hand over those weapons, or we'll pick them off your corpses. The choice is yours.
Oh, we're transmitting now. Hello. Welcome aboard the Discovery. As you can see, things have become a bit more complicated. It seems that some of my crew have decided that now is the perfect time to express their concerns with my command decisions. Yes. As if the Klingon boarding parties weren't enough to deal with. Oh, hey, let's have a mutiny too. Wonderful. Never mind that. Did Chief Patel make it to you? She was supposed to escort you through the security fields to the bridge. I see. We'll do what we can from the bridge, but I'm afraid we're a bit locked down here at the moment. According to our internal sensors, Chief Patel is in that deck security station. It's not far from your current position. She's probably trying to lock down this ridiculous mutiny there. Find Patel. She should be able to override whatever the mutineers are doing to raise those fields. Take them down and make your way to the turbo lift.
Look out! They're still alive!
Sounds like our guests got a warm welcome.
Now that I have your attention, I have some questions. Tilly has plans. Yes? She always has plans. And you're going to tell me what they are. Oh, you'll resist, of course. You're a Terran, after all. But let's be honest, Chief. You will tell me what I want to know. Apparently, Tilly's new allies are still with us. If you want something done right. Weapons at highest setting. Open fire!
Kill them now! Kill them or I'll kill you!
I'm guessing you're the one the captain sent me to meet. I'm Patel, Chief of Security. Thanks for the assist. I make it a habit to be on the outside of an agonizer booth. I spend my fair share of time in one, too. I'll manage. What's the situation? Is the captain still in command? I'm not surprised. It'll take more than Klingons and mutinous riffraff to end Sylvia Tilly. I'm surprised she hasn't killed them all herself. In the meantime, I have orders to get you to the bridge, and I intend to obey them. Follow me. Not a problem. There's no code written I can't crack. I'll have those fields down in short order. Cover me while I work. We might have some uninvited guests soon. Go, go, go! You want me to finish, maybe keep them off me for more than 5 seconds? Almost got it. Keep me covered. Damn it. They're flanking. Look out. Security fields are using my authorization code now. Clear! Let's move! Let's get to the bridge. The turbo lift is that way. Watch your corners.
No quarter, no prisoners. Attack!
Ambush! Give me a second to get this field down.
We're reading the loss of security fields on that deck. I take it you found Chief Patel? Some good news for a change, though I'm not terribly surprised. Woman's harder to kill than a honey badger. Ready for the bad news? I'm afraid the Klingons have taken several lower decks and are moving in your direction. Keep your weapons hot. They're killing everyone they run into, and I don't think they'll make an exception for you. Stick with Patel and get up here as soon as you're able.
I hear Klingon disruptors up ahead. Ready for anything.
Hold your position. There's been an incident. The Klingon kind. Specifically, they've taken control of main engineering, killed my chief engineer and his security team in the process. They're threatening to breach the core if I don't surrender. That is not gonna happen. Evacuate sounds a lot like
Bat_bot_not.
That is not gonna happen either.
Engineer
This is
Bat
my
reporting
ship.
for
I
duty,
will
and
not
did I
abandon
just
her.
watch someone try
Take Patel,
blasting their
get
way
down to
out and kill
engineering, deal
themselves
with the
doing
Klingons,
so?
and make sure that core breach never happens.
Morning!
I recommend you deal with this problem quickly. Neither of us will enjoy their solution. Tilly out.
Klingons probably cracked Rathman's code. Idiot.
Bad news first. Seems there's more Klingons down there than we thought. You'll have to fight your way to main engineering. Good news? They'll be shooting at the mutineers down there. Might make your job a little easier, huh?
Rathman! Come in, Rathman! We're trapped on the engineering deck! Send reinforcements, now!
Great. Mutineers and
I don't respond well to threats.
Get these doors open! The Mark 1's cowards dead!
Bat_bot_not used zero channel currency to play Yaneway. I don't respond well threats.
They aren't even targeting vital systems. They're just trashing the place.
Not my daughters, you bitch!
Blurb. Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points.
Main engineering is just up ahead. Let's hustle, people!
Rathman's dead, and we will be too if you don't get that turbo lift open.
Bat_bot_not. How has your day been so far?
Oh, it's early in the morning now, so I'm just starting my day. Have a lot to do, but I was thinking just a bit of relaxing before the day really starts.
We all die. Die well. Die with honor.
How are you? Is your day going?
Go high or go low.
Bat_bot_not. Red alert. All hands
Looks
red
like the
alert.
Klingons were in a hurry.
Repel
That is
borders.
some sloppy work.
I had something like that. Or I deleted it. Let me take a look for you real quick. Yes, there it is.
Red alert. All hands to battle stations. Maximum warp.
Playing blurb sound
Engage.
emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points.
Oh.
Hope you know what you're doing. That warp core looks fit to breach.
Nicely done. Cut it a little close there with the core, but since we're all still here, I'm gonna call that a win. So, since we've got a little room to breathe here, why don't you come up to the bridge? There's a turbo lift nearby that I've relaxed the security locks on.
Face to face at last.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these assholes?
Language! Oh, cursing. It's such a filthy habit. You did well against the mutineers. They weren't fond of my decision to seek asylum, I'm afraid. While unpleasant, it is better than the fate we left behind. In our universe, Pavo is a cruel, deadly entity. Being sent to that system is a death sentence. And sent there we were. I suppose an enemy decided it was time for me to retire. Permanently. But enough about that. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Trekkie 1982. Damn. Stow just crashed. Be right back. Trekkie 1982. Game. Nightbot. The game has kicked me out. Be right back in a few minutes.
First and foremost, I have no interest in hostilities with your government. I meant what I said about asylum. I do. The mutiny was unfortunate, but what can I say? We're Terrans. Dominance is often challenged and must be maintained. The mutineers saw an opportunity, took their shot, and missed. Big time. Everyone left saw the price they paid for their failure. Believe me, the rest of the crew will fall in line. I'm fortunate you were here to deal with the problem. Apparently, my chief of security felt like spending time in an agonizer booth during most of the conflict. Honestly, Patel, if I knew you liked the booth so much, I'd keep you in one more often.
Why, you are right to say so, Captain. It won't happen again.
See to it that it doesn't. I'd hate to replace you, Chief, but I will if I have to. Next steps are to get my vessel back in working order.
Trekkie 1982.
Down to Chief Engineer, the power
About
grid is a
Trekkie.
shambles, we have multiple
Nightbot.
hull breaches, and we're nowhere
Trekkie
near battle ready.
1982 comes originally from the Netherlands, but she lives in England. She is married to Spoon 2006 and together they team up in STO. She loves writing fantasy herself and is currently working on her first fantasy novel. The other games she loves to play is Hogwarts Legacy, The Witcher and the Star Trek Prodigy Supernova. Did you know that she has her own Trek podcast? It called Trekking Around. Have a look, maybe you will like. She also named their first dog after a dragon.
Our shields are down. If the Klingons don't get us, it's only a matter of time before the ion storm does. Monitor that console while I try to get the main deflector back online. I'd order my chief science officer to do it, but she chose her loyalties poorly. Start a diagnostic on the shield emitters. I'll start to recalibrate the main deflector. Klingons! All hands! Repel boarders!
Kill everyone, but the captain is mine!
Okay, the main deflector is in position. Recalibrate it now. Ugh, they're like Zethian bed roaches. Get off my ship!
Sensors are picking up numerous Klingon vessels decloaking. Combat is imminent. I strongly recommend you return to the ship at your earliest convenience.
Captain should be on their own ship in the heat of battle. Go. We'll take it from here. Thank you. If we survive this, I look forward to repaying the favor. Now go, before it's too late.
I do not know how we came to be here in the future, and I do not care. What I do know is that we have a mutual enemy. There is nothing complex about it. I mean to destroy that ship, and you with it, if you get in my way. Be smart. Your ship has the technical advantage. We have the advantage of numbers, and we are Klingon. Stand with Discovery, and you will lose. Fight with us, and you will live to see another day. Then you are a fool, fighting in a burning house. Try to die well.
Discovery is altering course. They're headed toward Pavo at full impulse. Discovery has lowered her shields, reading transporter signatures to Pavo's surface. Reading numerous Klingon vessels decloaking. Based on what the sensors recorded during the attack, it appears we were hit by psionic energy, manifested into an energy pulse of considerable magnitude. The attack originated on Pavo.
I don't like red in my ledger. You saved my ship, so I spared yours. This time. Next time I won't be so sentimental. First and last warning. Leave the system while you're able. Did you hit your head in that fight? I think what I have to gain here is pretty obvious. Everything. Pavo's reach is infinite. After a few more demonstrations of its power, everyone in the quadrant will have no choice but to swear allegiance to me. Or, die. Empress Tilly. That has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Sane, insane. I'm the one calling the shots here. And I'm pretty sure I told you to get lost or get wrecked. So who's the insane one again? Me? Or the lunatic staring defiantly down the barrel of the ultimate weapon? Tick-tock, pal. My trigger.
I am reading an energy signature on the surface of Pavo. It matches the initial blast from the planet. Another attack could be imminent. We will not survive a direct hit. I strongly recommend we exit the system immediately. Captain Tilly's betrayal, while unfortunate, was not entirely unexpected. Her use of this agonizer technology to weaponize the ecosystem of Pavo is a matter of utmost concern. I believe I can devise a means to neutralize her technology, but I will need time to conduct research. Rest assured that I will endeavor to counter Tilly's insidious actions as soon as possible. I ask that you prepare to take action at a moment's notice. The lives of untold millions, including our own, could be at stake. Our information about events at Pavo is incomplete. Discovery and her crew to their proper time and space. Based on my readings, I believe the Terrans have managed to alter Pavo's song. Somehow, Tilly and her crew have manipulated it into a new type of harmonic waveform. This waveform is potent enough to realign the space around the planet, shifting it into a different quantum signature. As a result, a number of interphasic rifts have opened within the system. I believe she is attempting to bring things from the mirror universe to ours. Logic suggests an invasion force, based on previous encounters with the Terran Empire. We are not the only ones interested in this behavior. The time-displaced Klingons are moving to investigate as well. Considering previous encounters, the situation could become volatile quickly. I have the coordinates for the science station on the planet's surface. It is logical to assume that the Terrans have taken control of the research team and the facilities. Preparing for an armed response would be prudent.
Sound alerts. Trekkie 1982 played Klingon war song for 100 channel points.
The research facility has already been attacked. We must see to the welfare of the researchers, if any survive.
Your assistance is appreciated.
I have recovered.
My injuries
We
are
are
not
fortunate
life-threatening.
that the Terrans did not kill everyone. They were more concerned with our research data and equipment. Our work appears to have given the Terran our security while trying to communicate with the planet. We have learned that it uses crystal matrices as I was able to take readings of the area. Terran technology. There is a canyon that exits to another glade of Pavan life, a short distance to the south of the device there. Near the crystals, the Terrans disable it to interrupt the Terrans' hold on Pavan. Use their technology to attempt to subvert the planet. We should continue before the Terrans send reinforcements. Curious. I sense something. They are attempting to communicate telepathically.
They are angry.
Kill them! Kill them all!
fascinating. The Terrans have used their agonizer technology to induce a state of hostility in the Pavan biosphere. It is lashing out, using its empathic powers to project its pain and rage into other living beings. If the Terrans are able to do this on a large scale, the planet could serve as a massive telepathic weapon. It would be able to subvert or kill anyone, anywhere. We should disable this technology wherever we find it on Pavo. An interesting question. I believe the biosphere has a stronger connection to myself and my team. It may have instinctively struck the most familiar minds first. That being said, I do not believe it will continue to exclusively attack members of my... Yes. Now that I have experienced the psionic attack, I can take steps to... It seems that in addition to using their agonizer technology on the planet itself, the Terrans are blocking access to the central pillar with force fields in selected areas. Doubtless, they wish to prevent interference in their captain's plans.
Oh, you're good! Seriously! I sent my best to deal with you! My best! And here you are, alive and kicking! Well, bravo!
It is illogical for you to continue, Captain. Whatever you are doing to Pavo needs to end.
Ah, the famous Vulcan logic! Get it straight! Pavo and I, we're just getting started. Oh, and that part about sending my best at you? I lied!
Why don't I give you a little taste of my big gun?
Disable the controls to the left before she forces Pavo to release a lethal wave of psychic energy.
I can do this all day. You? Not so much. Time's up. Ready to die? Ever had an agonizer down your throat? No? You're about to. Now this will be a real treat. For me. You just got to my last nerve and jumped all over it. Well, this is definitely not how I saw this ending. You know it's only a matter of time before we beat you, right? You don't have the stomach to stop us. But we're more than capable of ending you. And I intend to make that happen.
That seems unlikely. Your campaign of terror here is over, Captain.
Oh, I'm not done yet, Vulcan. Till next time, you assholes.
Fascinating. Interesting. She has somehow used Pavo's transmitter as a long-range transporter. Tilly could be anywhere in the quadrant now. If we are fortunate, we might find further clues among the Terran equipment. They did go to considerable trouble to arrange this site. I think we have found all we can here. It may be advisable to return to your vessel so that we can deal with the situation. Now that you have secured the research preserve, we must find a way to return the remaining Terrans and their vessel to their proper time and place. We can use the Ion Storm to send Discovery back. Specially modified probes can amplify the storm in specific locations. This can generate a localized ion effect and open a gateway to the proper point in space and time. Indeed, especially given the Terran predilection for hostility.
Pointless. As much as it pains me to say this, we surrender. What are your terms? Fine by me. Tilly slinked off to parts unknown and left us to die. I'm the captain now, and I say send us back if you can.
Your display has been updated with the locations to place probes around Discovery. Once the probes are in place, they will trigger an ion flare to open the gateway that will take Discovery back. Agreed. The time-displaced Klingons are still out there, and they have shown a distinct interest in destroying the Discovery, along with all of us.
Keep those Klingon ships off us!
Ion storm intensifying. Soon it will shift Discovery and any ships near it back to the 23rd century.
Shields won't last long if this keeps up. Ready to leave. Now! What's the holdup? Better get those Klingons off our back! Otherwise, this is gonna be a real short trip.
Shields are critical! We're losing them!
Emergency power to shields! Now!
SOMAS to Discovery. Prepare for transit.
Once the research is able to resume their duties, we will begin to analyze the impact of agonizer technology on the Pavan ecosystem. Considering what we have just witnessed, it will be logical to make sure Tilly and her crew didn't leave any unexpected surprises on the planet as well.
Probes are in
For
position.
now, I believe we
Activating
can
in
safely depart the system.
Three, 2, 1, engage.
Again, sorry guys, again, Stowe crashed. I have no idea what's going on with Stowe at the moment.
It will take some time to evaluate the impact of the Terran occupation of Pavo. The agonizer technology they used to manipulate the planetary biosphere was invasive and damaging. I'm concerned about the effect it had upon the Pavan ecology, and how that will affect future attempts at interaction with the planet. The fact that Captain Tilly remains at large is troubling. Her technological prowess and propensity for violence should make her...
This is Captain Kumarke of the LSS Riskava. My research group is under attack in the Andorius.
Trekkie 1982. Doggy. Night, but I will be right back. Moraith needs to go out for a few minutes, so bear with me.
Thank you for coming, my friend. Things were looking quite grim before your arrival. The Mokai vessels attacked without warning. Be mindful of their flagship. It has a superweapon of unknown origin, and it is devastating.
Indeed. We'll need to act fast if we're going to save Andoria. The Mokai ships are old, but they've been retrofitted with modern technology. Matriarch Ja'ula has been busy since her arrival from the 23rd century. Look, this cowardly attack took us by surprise. We need to deal with these raiders before that superweapon gets turned on my homeworld. Agreed?
Our engines are down. We'll join as soon as we can.
Don't worry about us. The fleet needs your help more than we do.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
That new Mokai weapon is tearing our ships apart!
Fire the weapon!
It has created a massive spatial rift. Not sure how, but it has.
The flagship is launching probes into the rift!
We are done with this attack. Help! Leave the system! Back to the front!
Trekkie 1982.
Home. home, and I
Trekking
won't
around.
let it come to harm on my watch.
Nightbot. Trekking Around is my Trek podcast. I am a big Trekker. In this podcast I talk and recap with Trek friends from all over the world Star Trek episodes. How more friends who like to join me for this recap, how better, so let me know. You can listen, follow, subscribe and of course comment on the Facebook group, YouTube channel and of course Spotify and Amazon podcast.
My readings are showing a distinct biological presence with qualities similar in many ways to that of fungi. Very intriguing. I'm afraid astromycology is not my specialty. I believe we'll need to consult with an expert in the field if we're to solve this riddle quickly.
I realize the scientific aspects of the rift are fascinating, but let's not forget this thing appeared as a result of Ja'ula firing her new weapon. It's not benign. It's meant to do harm. The way I see it, this rift is a ticking time bomb, and we need to shut it down before it explodes. Period. My science team has isolated a series of research files that could help us. They're the mid-23rd century. Interesting. A good number of them are classified by Starfleet Command. At the highest level. That's a damn good question. Not sure I want to know the answer. Look, finding an astromycologist from this century and getting them up to speed on this will take time, and we don't have a lot of that. I propose we create a holographic simulation of the author of these files and put it to work on the problem. Good. Let's meet here on the Hoffman. I'll talk to Starfleet about gaining access to these research notes. See you soon.
Welcome aboard. Hope you're ready to go to work, because we have a lot of work to tackle and very little time to do it in. My people believe we're looking at some kind of quantum-level mycelial thread. Basically a giant extra-dimensional fungus. A giant extra-dimensional fungus that somehow serves as a portal into another plane of existence. We're working on that with you, the Lucari, and hopefully the hologram we're about to deploy. Let's hope they have the data we need to get the job done. Okay, let's get started. I'll initiate the basic holomatrix while you upload and integrate the relevant personality and research data. Okay, merging your data with the core holomatrix. Now, computer, initiate program Papa Sierra 1.
Starfleet. I should have known. There's no way in hell I'm letting you weaponize my work. Also, I don't appreciate being kidnapped, drafted, whatever this is.
Damn it. The simulation isn't accessing data from his Starfleet career. Computer, initiate full security override on my authority.
Hello? Is your universal translator working? Anyone? Who's in charge here? You? It's you, isn't it?
That should do it. Computer, reinitialize program.
Please state the nature of the mycelial emergency. You know, I was afraid something like this would happen. I told Strahl that our work could get twisted into some sort of weapon. I never expected the Klingons would be the ones doing the twisting. Give me a second. Reviewing your current data. Got it. Okay, we need to know more about the probes this time-traveling Klingon fired into the mycelial network. I'll run some simulations, see what I can find out. It's a subspace realm that spans the entire multiverse. That's our universe and all other quantum realities all connected to the network. The network contains the roots of a certain type of fungus, and if you know how, you can use the spores of that fungus to access the network. I'm one of the few people to figure out how to do that, by the way. I'm assuming that's why I'm here now. The Discovery was equipped with a spore drive, and with it, we were able to travel immense distances almost instantaneously, thanks to the network. It wasn't always an exact science, though. You weren't careful, you could wind up in another dimension, or another time. All right, any more questions, or shall we get back to work? Nice touch. I'd have been fine with a lab from this century, but it's the thought that counts, I suppose. I'm gonna run some calibration tests. I'll need you to handle the radiation and spore saturation levels. I'll start the calibration, then the monitors will show you the level of radiation. Spore saturation is getting low. Turn it up. The simulation failed. Let's try again when you're ready. The simulation is picking up speed. Stay sharp. Spore saturation is too high. Reduce it before it crashes the simulation. All right, we're good here. Let me take a look at the results. Interesting. First thing, we can use the rift to transport into the mycelial network, which is good because we need to go there to figure out what this Ja'ula is up to. Sorry, got ahead of myself there. I'm detecting radiation coming from the rift of a type unique to 23rd century Klingon tech. It's probably coming from those probes Ja'ula shot into the network. Whatever they're doing in there, it's probably not for the benefit of life, the universe, and everything.
Sounds like we need to send an away team into this mycelial network to gather more data on the problem and deal with whatever House Mokai is doing there. I'll set up a mobile emitter so Stamets here can go along. I have a feeling we'll need his expertise on the other side of that rift. All right, transporter's ready and standing by to beam you into the mycelial network. I took the liberty of sending your ship the adjustments. Your away team will be ready to join you there. Just say the word when you're ready to go. Good luck in there. We'll be monitoring from here. Energize.
Welcome to the mycelial network. All right, we don't have a lot of time. Between her weapon and whatever tech she's put in here, Ja'ula's done a lot of damage. We need to put a stop to it before it gets too far gone. Let's head toward those Klingon energy signatures. Seems like a good place to start. That would be the Jasep. They're a sentient, spore-based colony life form. My records indicate they act to decompose any material that's alien to the mycelial network, like you, for example. Adjust your personal shields to this setting. It should protect you from their nibbling. Good. Whatever's happening with that Mokai tech hasn't spread here. Not yet, anyway. Take some samples from healthy spore clusters. We'll need them for comparison studies later. You really can't appreciate this place until you see it for yourself. This is serious. If the network is damaged beyond repair, it could end all life, everywhere. Hold your fire. I'm pretty sure she comes in peace.
Outsiders. I am of the Giuseppe. We are people of this realm. We have met people of your realm before. Many of them have traveled here. Others from your realm have sent things that are hurting us. You must make this stop. I created this form to give the Giuseppe voice, to communicate with you. Based on your memories, Patel is compassionate, idealistic, someone who protects, someone like the Giuseppe. We waste time. Strange devices have been brought here. They make the fungus sick. They are making the yield tree bloom.
This yield tree she's talking about is bad news. The Giuseppe aren't fond of it, and with good reason. Its bark is toxic to them.
There was a tear in the sky, and a device came through it from your realm. It gives off strange light and heat at all times. This is what brings the sickness and the poison. We know it. The device is deeper in the forest. I will take you to it, but you must stop it. You must.
Let's get moving. Looks like this device is deeper in the mycelial forest. Watch for visible signs of fungal corruption and yield tree growth. The more we see, the closer we'll be to the problem.
We can use this to move quickly. It will let us travel through the network to another part of the realm.
Interesting. This might be a tardigrade birthing ground. Try not to scare the little ones, okay? I don't think we'd survive an encounter with an angry adult tardigrade, let alone several. The liquid sources here may tell us more about them as well. Tardigrades can put themselves into a desiccated state to survive without water, but they still need it to remain active and to grow. Take a sample from the center of the pool. That should provide useful information. Interesting. Even baby tardigrades are extremely tough.
The tardigrades are of the realm. They live in harmony within the forest.
These readings could be very helpful to us here. Understanding this ecosystem may be the key to healing it. The fluid sample shows a high level of nucleotides and proteins. This serves not only as a liquid source for the local flora, but also a nutrient carrier. These proteins include compounds associated with the formation of neurotransmission and memory. It's possible that the liquid carries information in the form of protein compounds, and that specific fungi may release chemicals into the fluid that allow for widespread communication. Look, see that? That's definitely not Klingon tech. It's running clean, too. No radiation or harmful emissions. Whatever it is, it's not part of the problem here. I'd like to take a closer look, if you don't mind. Curiouser and curiouser. This is Elachi tech. I wonder what they're doing in here. This device appears to collect spores floating in the atmosphere. Based on what we know about Elachi, I think it's collecting food for them.
Elachi are, like the Jasap, part of this realm. They lived here before they went to serve and fight in your realm. Now some of them have returned.
Maybe. The Elachi don't have a lot of friends in the Alliance. I'd be worried about this information falling into the wrong hands. The last thing this place needs is a bunch of well-armed types stomping around looking for payback from the Elachi. Incoming!
Something's wrong with the Elachi. They have the sickness. Those Elachi were of the realm, but they were sick. Toxic, like the yield tree. Their devices were corrupt as well. If we cannot cure the Elachi, we must cull them from the realm before the sickness spreads.
Lots of yield tree growth here.
Look,
That's not
look
a good
here.
thing.
It
The
is
corruption is
corrupted.
getting stronger.
The device makes it grow in a strange, toxic way, and it spreads the sickness.
This fungi is being mutated by Hargpeng radiation. Not good. Looks like this used to be an Alachi research outpost. They were starting to build defense systems in response to incursions from our space. That you can't guess who was responsible for those.
We are Starfleet.
Blurb. Playing blurb
Hey,
sound
Frosh.
emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points.
How are you doing?
Unfortunately, the radiation from Ja'ula's tech had a negative effect on the Alachi. They began to mutate, and their higher brain functions started to deteriorate. Looks like a team decided to head deeper into the network to deal with the problem. There aren't any coherent entries after that.
We must go deeper into the network, toward the source of the corruption.
Fru's looks. Going okay, had a busy day.
Ah, I thought so. How's your arm doing?
The device is close, you see? The yield trees, the corruption, they have spread through this area. Find the next
Oh,
node
the
and jump.
New Zealand.
The
Oh,
source
we're
of the
going to pick up
sickness
the New
must be in
Zealand
the
order
next
tomorrow. Spoon is happy.
Fru's looks. Very sore, waiting for the painkillers to kick in. Fru's looks. You are nice. Fru's looks. I bet he is.
Yeah. He just want to get things sorted now.
Something's wrong here. The radiation has mutated the hyphae grouping in this conduit. I can't compute its dynamic output ranges and adjust to compensate for the mutation. Long story short, we're stuck.
No, the sickness has damaged it too much. I cannot speak to it and make it work. It must be navigated by the Stamets, the living Stamets. The living Stamets, the one who came here before, was part of the network, connected. He touched it with his mind. The living Stamets could feel the flow of the network. That is how he guided his ship home through it. Yes, but this Stamets does not think the same way. It thinks like a machine, not like the living. The memories and essence of the Stamets from before are within the network. We may be able to bring them forth for you, so you can merge them with this Stamets. What you need is within what grows here, and the fluid that connects and sustains it. The mycelial forest is a vast network, much like your computers. All you need to do is bring the memories you want to the surface. The
How's
water connects
Raisha
all the
going?
growth. Use it to compel the fronds to blossom and release the memories you seek. Watch carefully. When the fronds bloom, collect the spore memories from them. Quickly, go collect the spores before
I
they
am
dissipate.
enjoying it.
I thought she will.
Who's
Yosha.
looked? Just lodged in.
You will need to collect more of the fluid.
Fruit loops. Trying to get some more training manuals.
Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate. You will need to collect more of the fluid. Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate. You collect more of the fluid. You have the spores. Now you must return to the place of memory. Together, we will make them rebuild the memory of what was.
Spores. They are the building blocks of energy across the universe. Look how it interacts with the spores. It's as if I don't know where to go.
You only do it for me, but I could be your I do love it when you only do things for me. The thread that weaves life through space.
I so hoped you would find your way. I can't even find my way out. Follow the music, Paul.
I'm not going anywhere.
Open your eyes.
Hugh? Okay. I know what I need to do here. Hugh. Now I know what it was like for you when you came back. Now it's my turn, except you're not here. None of you are. Burnham, Tilly, Saru, all of you. You're gone. It's just me now. What's left of me, at least. I'm gonna need a moment here, okay? This is a lot to take in. Okay.
Any plans for the weekend,
Everything's all
Fruit?
coming together in my head now. I can navigate the network again. I can do this.
We are alike now, both created for a purpose, but with the memories of someone else. The memories of a life not entirely our own.
Fruit looks.
But we are alive.
We will be in Wagga again.
Oh, okay.
Patel may be a living thing, but what about me? I'm a computer program, a simulation of a life once lived, and yet I remember being him. I remember the thrill of discovering the mycelial network, the terror of the Klingon War, serving on Discovery, everything I felt when I lost Hugh. And
So when I
felt
am
he
not
came
helping Lex's dad, I will just watch some Star Trek and read.
Okay.
We were made, not born. But that alone
What do you
does
think
not
of the
define us. If we have all the
ship
memories,
that we're getting
all
from
the
the
feelings,
summary
we
event?
can choose how to live, according to what we know and feel. We are as real as
Fruit
anyone.
loops.
We are just made
I
of
need
different
some Trilbri
things.
officers.
You're giving me the chance to do what I want, to be who I want to
Fruit
be.
loops.
Thank you.
Unsure just
I've
yet.
made my choice. Let's finish this. A lot of people are counting on us.
Spawn said it was
I can help, and
one
I
of the
will.
ships from
It's what Hugh would have
Nemesis,
wanted,
but I
and
can't remember.
It's what I want.
I need to rewatch all the next gen
Fruit Loops.
movies.
It was a transport ship but dropped out. Fruit Loops. It is from that.
Okay.
Fruit Loops. It was the ship that was in the lake and hidden.
Oh, I can't remember. I really can't remember.
The sickness.
Nemesis is the one with Shinzon, right?
It is dangerous. Already, there are 3 devices up ahead. You must disable them. There are the devices, up ahead. They are of the realm, but the sickness doesn't affect them.
Fruit Loops.
They eat
It's the one where they were on the planted where people never grow old.
Somehow, they remain strong.
I really need to rewatch it then. I can't remember.
Right now, the radiation is creating more overgrowth than the tardigrades can eat. If we take out Ja'ula's device, the corruption will stop, and
Fruit
the growth
Loops.
rate will return to normal.
Crusher
Then
and
the
Troy
tardigrades will
talked
eat
about
the
their
surplus
boosts getting
overgrowth,
firmer
corrupted or
backslash.
not. Given time, they should slowly bring the ecosystem to balance.
Oh god. They wish.
This could be tricky. We can't disable the probes without clearing the corrupted mycelium, and we can't do that without risking detonation. We're going to need to think outside the box on this one. We need to convince a hungry tardigrade to come to the buffet table, so to speak. If we can lure one of them to the probes, it might clear the overgrowth to a point where we can safely disarm them. I'm thinking we use the healthy spore samples we collected earlier.
Fruit Loops.
If you're willing
Mine
to wave
need
a
to
carrot
be
in front
bigger,
of a
not
hungry,
firmer,
practically
LOL.
indestructible 800 horse. The tardigrade's done. Disable that probe.
Stop shooting!
Good work. Now lure the tardigrade to another probe.
They all have problems with us though at the moment. It kicked me out for 2 times already today. Bit of me over.
Okay, you should be able to access the probe and disarm it. Nice! Only one more to go. Remember, we need to lead the tardigrade to the code, so it'll clear the overgrowth so we can disable it. The tardigrade's done. Disable that probe.
I'm wondering what you can do with that ship.
This is all starting to come together. Ja'ula's plan, that is. I think I understand what she's trying to do. Ja'ula and House Mokai learn about classified Starfleet projects in 2256. She raids the Glen and discovers the spore drive, then steals all of the data on it. Unfortunately for her, Strahl corrupted the data before she stole it. So, when she made her spore-based superweapon, she was using bad data. She puts her shiny new toy on her flagship and joins the attack on Starbase 1. That didn't work out so well for her, though. Bad data, bad weapon. She pulls the trigger and boom! It blows up in her face and the explosion throws her into this century.
Sound alerts. Trekkie 1982 played celebrating 30 years of influence for 100 channel points.
Did you hear that? Something's coming. Something big. I'm gonna say that's not a good sign.
Do not fire. We are allies. Forgive me. It has been
Sound
so
alerts.
long since
Bruce
I
Looks
have
played Klingon
used
War
my
Song for
voice.
100 channel points.
I was Darcy, a Romulan once. Partially. My mind returns to the time before my change. The weapon is to blame.
It corrupts not just others like me, Irachi, and what before. So, these weapons, they are not of your creation, are they? You must stop her. Close the rifts. Destroy her weapons. If she continues this madness, she will utterly corrupt this realm. If that happens, it will break through into the void space, your realm, and destroy everything. You should return to your realm. Ju'ula's attack has angered other Ilachi. They are taking a fleet to destroy anything on the other side of the rift.
You must leave now. Go to your realm and help your people while you can. It is our way. The Josep thank you for removing the sickness. We will work with Tarsev and other Ilachi who wish to stand together against Ja'ula. We believe we will meet again, friends. Goodbye.
We're receiving your data now. No sign of our House Mokai friends, but something's definitely happening with the rift. Based on what you've found out in the network, we'll be able to close it, but we'll need to get several external readings before we're ready to try.
Riskava and Hoffman can head to opposite ends of the rift. From there, we should each be able to get a differential reading. Once we have enough data, you can use a deflector modulation to close the rift.
Those Ilachi ships, they're using spore drives. The Ilachi drives make mining basic. I kind of hate them now.
The Hoffman is in position. Initiate scans.
Your Q, no, we are done with random stuff today. We're not dealing with any of your Q bullshit. Oh,
Blurb. Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points.
Hey, my friend.
This is the Hoffman. We've completed our scan. Standing by to close the rift.
Sound alerts.
But I also
Grey
play
Death
other
Society
games.
raided your
Please
channel
follow
with
or
7
subscribe to my
viewers.
channel.
Nightbot.
Enjoy the mayhem
At the Velf
and
Grey,
chat with us.
I'm only trying to help. Stop spamming emotes.
This is
Warning.
the Restava. We finished
The
our
Velf Grey.
communications and are switching to defense.
Thual 6 moopsirade, Thual 6 moopsirade, Thual 6 moopsirade, Thual 6 condition moopsi, Thual 6 condition moopsi, Thual 6 condition moopsi, Thual 6 moopsirade, Thual 6 moopsirade, surprised smiley, Thual 6 moopsirade, Thual 6 moopsirade, Thual 6 moopsirade, Thual 6 condition moopsi, Thual 6 condition moopsi, Thual 6 condition moopsi, Thual 6 moopsirade, Thual 6 moopsirade, Thual 6 condition moopsi, Thual 6 condition moopsi, Thual 6 moopside 2. The Velf Grey. Surprised smiley. But my raid emotes. Trekkie 1982. Raiders. Nightbot. Welcome Raiders. Hope you enjoy the stream. Say hello in the chat. Trekkie 1982 is a big trekker, but she also play other games like Hogwarts Legacy. She mostly played for the storyline, so you will not see high-end plays. You can follow her live stream on Twitch, YouTube or Discord. Also she has different kind of social medias for certain games and of course her own gaming site Trekkie S1982 gaming channel on YouTube, Facebook and Discord. Frues Loops. Welcome Raiders. Grey Death Society. How goes your evening so far, Trekkie?
Wow.
The Velf
that
Grey.
Actually worked.
Here Frues Loops.
Can't say I didn't.
Frues Loops. At the Velf Grey, hey there, how are you? Trekkie 1982. So Grey Death Society.
We will do what we can to stop her.
Please take a moment to check out and give them a follow at Grey Death Society. They last played Star Trek Online at.
Our conception of space, and it's in danger as well. We can't let harm come to it from our side of the.
We stopped Jaula's
The
attack
Velf Grey.
and saved Andoria.
At Frues
I'd
looks
call
good
that a
plotting in
start.
summitting.
That rift, though, that's something you don't see every day, even in Starfleet. And I've seen some strange things in my time. It was good working with you all. I'll make sure Starfleet Command is updated. We'll do everything we can to bring Jaula to justice and put a stop to this campaign of hers.
About Jaula, she's going to go after any spores she can get her hands on.
Frues
You're gonna want
looks.
to cut her off the sooner the
At
better.
the Velf Grey
And
sounds fun. Can I join LOL? Trekkie 1982.
Pretty sure you
Frues.
didn't bring me into all this for a
Nightbot.
charming conversation.
Frues
though
Looks
that
is a good friend of me from Australia.
I'll be glad to have something
She
to
is a
do
big
that'll
gamer
help
and
me
has
adjust
her
to
own
life as a
Minecraft
sentient
server.
hologram.
Games
Got a lot
she
to
plays is
process
Star
and
Trek
a lot
Online,
to catch up on.
Minecraft, Disney Dream Valley and a lot more. Go check her out at.
That might be the understatement of the 25th century. Short term, I'll start putting together a list of known spore colonies. We need to keep an eye on those. If we're lucky, we'll catch Jaula before something like this happens again.
Grey Death Society. I was doing some story content today too, Trekkie.
What an extraordinary
Oh,
series of
nice.
events.
What did you play?
The mycelial network will be of great interest to the Lucari, I can assure you. Our own astromycologists will want to study it as soon as possible. I do hope the Alliance is able to put a swift end to Jaula's campaign. The thought of her using spores as part of a weapon. unsettling. If she's able to
Fruze
perfect
looks
that technology,
at the
no
Velf
one
Grey
will be
just doing
safe
the
from
dance
her
off on
wrath.
Risa. Grey Death Society
Please send my regards to Commander
went through the
Stamets.
temporal civil war.
Such a pleasure to work with him, and I do wish him the best as he explores the galaxy in our time.
A research team is analyzing spore colonies in the Donatu system. Their
Grey
facilities
Death
are on a
Society
small moon there, but it's practically
then was
defenseless,
working on the
considering
Tsunkethai
recent events the Alliance
/Herc
wants to
story
change
arc as well.
soon. They want us to go to Donatu and deploy defense satellites in orbit around the moon. Hopefully that will discourage anyone looking to harass the researchers
I'll be
or
enjoyed it.
steal the spores.
The Velf Grey. At Fruze looks sameses. Grey Death Society. I had a ton of fun honestly.
What do you guys think of the
Fruze looks
new ship of
at the Velf Grey Ion Instance 4.
what we are getting?
Grey Death Society. One of my go-to ground weapons is an upgraded
We're
Protostar
in luck.
phaser
We
stun
made it
pistol.
here before Ja'ula. Let's get to work. Starfleet is studying a spore colony on the planetoid ahead. It's a scientific research facility. No
The
weapons,
Velf Grey.
shields only.
At
If
Fruze
Ja'ula
looks
or her
18
lackeys
we've
come
been
to
here
visit,
for
they'll
like
be sitting
18
ducks.
hours.
Fortunately, we're
Grey
here.
Death Society.
Jeez, 18 hours.
I can't speak on the new ships because I haven't had enough experience with them.
I need to rewatch Star Trek Nemesis because they said it's the ship in there, but I can't even remember it.
We're carrying some defense satellites in the shuttle bay.
The Velf
Deploy
Grey.
them at key defense
I
points. and
bought
Ja'ula
them,
will
but
be
it
in
is
for a nasty
vacation
surprise
time.
if she decides to raid this spore colony.
The Velf Grey. Not Nemesis. The Velf Grey.
Insurrection.
Insurrection.
Okay.
Alachi fleet dropping out of warp. They're arming weapons.
Grey Death Society. It would be the ship from Insurrection. Grey Death Society. LOL Gulp and I were on the same brainwave. Grey Death Society. LOL. The Velf Grey.
It's been a while for me that I saw all the Trek
let's have a look.
movies.
Sensors online, weapons active, shields at full. Good. Defense satellite Alpha is open.
Trekkie 1982. Blood. Nightbot. By earning channel points you can make this stream more fun. Try the blurb and sound alerts out. Enjoy the mayhem.
Heads up! An Alachi fleet just dropped out of warp.
Target's shields have failed.
Knew this was too good to be true. Let's get satellite Gamma online while we can.
Come on. this? No. What's wrong?
Grey Death Society. I am going to raid and run though, Trekkie. I hope you have a great evening. I need
Alrighty.
sleep.
Thanks for the raid and
More Elachi.
just coming in.
Whose looks? At the Valkyrie dance off is over, I can type now.
Alright, we have one satellite left to deploy. Let's get to work.
Nightbot. Hello lurkers. Thank you for joining the stream, I really appreciate you. Enjoy watching it and hope you will come in the chat later.
They're hitting satellite Alpha again. Another Elachi fleet. They're going after satellite Delta.
At Fru's looks, I am now in 18 and at race start for powerboard.
Getting readings from satellite Gamma. Looks like an Elachi flagship.
Hey, my friend. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders, to my channel. Hey! I'm Trekkie 1982 and stream
The
mostly
Gulf
games,
Grey.
Star Trek Online.
Wahahahaha.
Getting lots of good
Night
data
Bot.
coming in from the satellites.
At the
Looks
Velf
like
Grey,
green
you
is
wanna
possible.
dance?
Do not two
Stop
stations sends their
spamming cats.
requests.
Warning.
And chat with us.
The Velf Grey. Sound alerts. The Velf Grey raided your channel with 8 viewers. Fru's loops. Welcome raiders.
What am I doing?
Trekkie 1982. So the
Morning,
Velf Grey.
morning. Welcome,
Nightbot.
raiders.
Please take a moment to check out and give them a follow at the Velf Grey. They last played internal server error at Kane _
The
McDragon.
Elachi, the Ferengi,
Good morning.
the Orions, and
Trekkie
hey, let's not
1982.
forget about Jaula. If
Raiders.
anyone tries to make a play for the Spore
Nightbot.
colony, they're gonna.
Welcome raiders.
As
Hope
much
you
as I'd
enjoy
like
the
to stick
stream.
around and see what the
Say
researchers are
hello
up
in the
to,
chat.
There's more work to be done.
Trekkie 1982 is a big trekker, but she also play other games like Hogwarts Legacy. She mostly played for the
Thanks, Waffle.
storyline, so you will not see high-end plays. You can follow her live stream on Twitch, YouTube or Discord. Also she has different kind of social medias for certain games and of course her own gaming site Trekkie S1982 gaming channel on YouTube, Facebook and Discord. The Velf Grey. And now raid and run sleep time for me. Fruz looks. At the Velf Grey, would you like to meet up on Risa? Trekkie 1982. About Trekkie.
I'm picking up a distress signal from the Kern system.
Trekkie 1982 comes originally from the Netherlands, but she lives in England. She is married to Spoon 2006 and together they team up in STO. She loves writing fantasy herself and is currently working on her first fantasy novel. The other games she loves to play is Hogwarts Legacy, The Witcher and the Star Trek Prodigy Supernova. Did you know that she has her own Trek podcast? It called Trekking Around. Have a look, maybe you will
That's
like.
not nice of you.
She also named their first dog after a dragon. The Velf Grey. I got to sleep is 2 AM my local and I got to be up at 7 AM for work. Fruz looks. At the Velf Grey, okay night and have sweet nightmares. Night but. Thank you all for watching my channel. I would appreciate if you follow my channel. Have fun watching me kicking ass. The Velf Grey. Night night. Asterisk poofs asterisk. Fools. I say it to everyone.
Hold on. I'll do it this way. Air patrols. This is one of my favorite, to be honest. It's always the quick one to do.
Good to see you, my friend. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a firefight once again. That said, I can't think of anyone I'd rather have at my side during such an ordeal.
almighty.
As am I. We can ponder their motivations further once the shooting stops. For now, I believe we should focus our attention on putting a stop to their attack.
Ship is under attack.
We did it. Sensors are clear, for the moment. I'm afraid I have some bad news, however. 2 of our ships were studying the nearby rift into the mycelial network when the Klingons attacked. While I'm still showing them on sensors, they're not responding to our hails. I fear they're in danger.
That rift's unstable. We need to hurry, or those ships won't make it.
Klingon vessels are warping into your position.
Thank you for coming to our aid. Some sort of energy surge erupted from the rift and hit us. We lost main power, sensors, everything. If you arrived a few minutes later, it would have been over for all of us. Needless to say, any assistance you can offer us now will be greatly appreciated. The blessings of Lucar are upon us this day. Thank you. Our sister ship was hit by the energy surge as well. I will not abandon the Voot or her crew before returning to safety.
Frues Loops. A Hagen finding done.
Our systems are coming back online nicely. My thanks to you and your crew. At the risk of looking impatient, may I suggest we move to safer surroundings? There's no telling when this rift will surge once more, and then all 3 of our ships will be stuck like Gretloons in a snare strip.
Under the circumstances, I think it'd be a good idea to use what we've learned so far and close the rift up while we can. The longer it stays open, the more chances we have of missing off the Alachi, the Set, or a roving tardigrade. You see where I'm going with this?
If you feel that's for the best, well, so be it. We'll watch your back while you make that happen.
That's one less rift to worry about. Let's regroup with Kumarke.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Klingons are approaching our position.
Trekkie 1982. Oops. Didn't see that coming. Trekkie 1982. Podcasts. Restream.io. Trophy congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with the stream chat. Nightbit. I also like to remember you that I still have 2 other podcasts with Trek episodes. They called The Dutch Ready Room and Orinda Talks. The Dutch Ready Room is a Dutch Trek podcast, and Orinda Talks is an all-beat podcast that covers from books to movies and series to video games. Although I don't make episodes anymore for these podcasts, you still can listen and comment on the episodes on the YouTube channel and Facebook group.
I think that was the last of them, indeed. In the meantime, we'll remain here to complete our research. Safe travels to you.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. I have to go now, but I'm going to raid a friend. So, you probably know him.
Those difficult matches? Well, an easy time of it, not a hard time. I don't like the challenge.